Meet John, a talented programmer who is looking to start a company that used his personally developed mobile application to connect restaurants and customers for booking and reservations. Even though the app was ready, John had difficulty getting together a team for his startup, needing separate people for sales, marketing, programming, content creation, and customer support. Hiring reliable manpower while being strict with his budget was getting difficult. He reached out to his friend Ryan, who said John could start his company without hiring any new people, thanks to just a single AI-based tool. John couldn't believe it, which led Ryan to introduce ChatGPT, the revolutionary AI chatbot being developed by OpenAI. It is a state-of-the-art natural language processing, or NLP model, that uses a neural network architecture to provide responses. This means that the ChatGPT bot can answer questions without being explicitly told what the answer is using its own intellect, unlike previous AI chatbots. So, how does ChatGPT help John in filling out his team? Regarding sales, ChatGPT can provide full-fledged sales pitches based on the correct prompts. It can provide tips on how to pitch your product to businesses, removing the need for sales training. Completely customized to your requirements and your prompts. If you don't like some things about the response, you can ask for certain changes, and the chatbot will make sure they are done. When it comes to marketing, ChatGPT can provide efficient marketing strategies, which can help new entrepreneurs learn how to market their products to prospective clients. It can provide trending keywords that marketers can use for SEO purposes, while providing ad copies for your website and blog. Speaking of websites, since John can do a lot of the heavy lifting in programming, ChatGPT can help proofread the code and help out when looking for bugs to fix. Apart from basic bug fixing, it can also provide sample code structures for different programming languages, allowing John to focus more on improving core functionality and workflow, rather than fixing basic code errors. Websites and blogs content is very helpful in gathering potential customer leads. The revolutionary bot can provide full-length blog posts with near-perfect fast accuracy in seconds, allowing further customization, like choosing the length of the subject matter to the complexity of language. For John's customer support, the bot can draft complete customer service emails based on the situation, saving time and resources. The tone of the message can be changed to reflect the nature of the message, creating an efficient alternative for call center professionals. John was left speechless seeing this level of versatility from ChatGPT and wanted to implement it right away. However, Ryan made sure John knew about some drawbacks of the chatbot before getting started. Since the bot is trained mostly on data up to 2021, many of the newer events may still need to be discovered by ChatGPT. Even basic stuff like asking about the current date and time is beyond its scope, much like the limited understanding of context despite providing near lifelike solutions to certain problems. Even the accuracy of many responses can be questioned since the AI model is still learning and being developed. There is a section of the public that believes the revolutionary tool can one day replace Google search. But that day seems far-fetched so far because of the variety of issues people keep running into when using ChatGPT. So here's a question for you. Which of the following tasks cannot be carried out by ChatGPT? 1. Provide latest news. 2. Complex mathematical calculations. 3. Food recipes. 4. None of the above. However, ChatGPT poses a lot of promise for the future of AI. From full-scaled automated divisions and organizations to serving as the perfect digital assistant, OpenAI is creating a bot for the future aimed at solving the problems of today with the tools of tomorrow. The ability to carry out a myriad of tasks with minimum manpower will boost productivity at organizations in every sector, thanks to the revolutionary ChatGPT. So, how do you think ChatGPT will benefit your daily life? Are you looking forward to using the bot regularly for work or personal life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Now let's understand how ChatGPT actually works. This model is pre-trained on a large text dataset and then fine-tuned on a smaller dataset specific to the everyday task. When the model receives input from a user, it uses the pattern it learned during fine-tuning to generate a response. Let's take another example. The model can generate an appropriate response even if the input is not a complete question or a sentence. After seeing what is ChatGPT and how it works, now moving forward, Let's see how we can use ChatGPT in our day-to-day life. So this is a Google search. Here we will write chat.openai.com/chat. It will take time. So this is the chat window UI of the ChatGPT. So our first use case is ChatGPT can explain complex subjects. Okay. So first we will ask like what is neuroscience? It will take time. It's taking time to load because many of the users are using. It started. Neuroscience is the scientific study of the nervous system which includes the brain. It will write all about the neuroscience. You can ask anything, any subject, okay, like hard to hard, easy, any. Or even you can stop generating too if you want to. Okay. So this is how you can ask like any question to the any complex question to ChatGPT. Okay, we'll ask one more like what is quantum. It's loading. I don't know why it's taking time because of net issue or I don't know why. Take time and it will come. But quantum computing is a field of computer science that uses properties of quantum mechanics to perform operations on data like this. Okay, two states, zero or one, and all the quantum computing knowledge. Okay, so this is how you can ask anything like about any complex subject to the ChatGPT. Okay, so with chat, our second use case is we can write code using ChatGPT. Okay, we can write. So here I will give me a machine learning program for prediction. Okay, press enter. Okay, so here it's started. Here is a simple Python program that uses scikit-learn library, this, and this. Okay. This is how you can write a code, any code. If you ask anything like sorting, like add two numbers, or palindrome, anything you can, anything you can ask from ChatGPT. It will give you a code, proper code. Very right. Please note that this is a simple example of short prediction. Is a complex task, and this example is not enough to make a good prediction. It would need a lot more data, feature engineering, and model tuning to make accurate prediction. Okay, so let me give another Java implementation of the what bubble algorithm. Okay, let me ask this. Yeah, it started. Like here is a Java implementation of the bubble sort algorithm. So give you proper runnable algorithm. Okay, like bubble sort. Full, full. Give you full. You can ask any type of code, any type of like APIs, anything. It will explain to this implementation uses nested loop to compare adjacent elements in the array and swap them if they are in the wrong order. Okay, and then after the outer loop completes, the array will be sorted in ascending order. Our third use case is we can debug the code. Okay, so for that, what I will take this one code. Okay, I will take this code and here I will write debug the code I will paste it here. And what I will do, I will, instead of temp here, I will write, I will write, okay, I will write 2p. Okay. So now what it will do, ChatGPT will do, it will debug. See, the error in the code is in this line. Okay, ARRJTMP. It should be temp. You can see here, it is temp. So from ChatGPT, you can debug the error. Okay, you can have the conversation with the ChatGPT. Like if you have any question, you can directly write what's wrong in the above question and like this. Okay, like you have an extra p in this variable name which is causing a compile error. This is because temp is the variable that you declared earlier to store the value of current element, whereas temp is not a variable that has been declared. So here you can see this temp is declared here. So that is why the error is causing the code not to run once you fix the issue. Okay, like sort the array in ascending order using the bubble sort algorithm. Okay, so using ChatGPT, you can easily debug your errors, the code, and it is very helpful on your project building. Okay, so our fourth use case is you can create custom marketing plans or strategy. Okay, I'm repeating again. You can create custom marketing plans or strategy. Like how? So here I will write how should promote videos on social media. Okay, present. It will give you proper plan how you can promote your YouTube videos on your social media. Okay, I will chat with this. Okay, I will ask some question. Promoting to increase views, engagement. Everyone knows there are a few strategies you can use. See, first, second, and more like more to come. Like share your video on personal social media accounts. This include your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other accounts. Things like that. Join relevant communities and groups. True. Use social media ads platform like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Collaborate with influencer. It is also true. Create a hashtag for your videos. Use YouTube video built-in sharing features. It will give you all the marketing plans. It can create marketing plans, any type of plans. See, remember your video should be engaging, informative, and should be provide value to our audience. It is something like that. Now I will ask one question to ChatGPT. Okay. So I will ask, what if make only travel videos? Okay. What if I will make only okay travel videos? So how should I capture the audience? You can ask any type of question, okay, relevant to this question or this answer you got. Okay, now let's see. It will give you everything. If you are making travel videos, there are like few strategies you can use to capture and engage your audience like this. Okay, show the unique, interesting aspect of the destination you visit. People are often drawn to new and unique experience. Like say, share your personal experience and insights. It will give you a proper plan, like how you can increase your audience, engage your audience. Okay, collaborate with other travel bloggers. It's true. Engage with audience by responding to comments, messages. True. Remember, your video should be visually appealing and provide valuable information to your audience. It is also important to be authentic and true to yourself, like this. Okay, so this is how you can, like using ChatGPT, how you can create your marketing plans or your something like that. Okay, so our fifth use case is we can generate articles and blogs using ChatGPT. Okay, so let me ask, write an article, machine learning, because ChatGPT is also machine learning, kind of machine learning, on machine learning in 500 words. Press enter. It will write only exactly like 500 words. It will give you only 500 words. Like machine learning is rapidly growing field that is transforming the way we live and work. It is a branch of artificial intelligence, blah blah. The basic idea of machine learning is that computers can learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Like supervised learning is the most common type of the machine learning. Yes, true. Yeah. You can see here there are three main types of machine learning: supervised learning and supervised and reinforcement. It's true. It will tell about, like, it will write a proper article in only 500 words, not more than that. Okay. Okay, machine learning has a potential application variant in healthcare. Machine learning algorithm, patient data, and more accurate diagnosis. Like that. I wrote 500 words. It will give you exactly 500 words. Write your conclusion also. In conclusion, machine learning is a rapidly growing field that has the potential to revolutionize many industries. It allows computers to learn from the data without being explicitly programmed. Something like that. This is 500 words of article. Okay, you can ask, write article, videos, descriptions, blogs, any kind of content writing you can say. Okay, so let's do one more question in the same. So I will write, give me a funny on to write. Okay, script for my YouTube channel, YouTube Shorts videos, video on cyber security. Okay, so here is a short script for funny YouTube video on cybersecurity, like narrator. Welcome to the world cybersecurity, where every click could be your last. Exactly. So something like that. So and always use strong password like password 123 or QWERTY. Narrator. Tip number two: never click on suspicious link unless it's linked to be to free pizza. See, this is how you can create your funny, how you can generate your content from ChatGPT using ChatGPT. Okay. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Please note that this script is just for fun. Exactly, we know. And not mean to be taken seriously. It's important to take cybersecurity seriously and follow best practices to protect your personal and professional data. Okay. So this is how you can make your content so easily, like by writing the title of the content. So our sixth use case is, you can even summarize the book or article using ChatGPT. Like how I will write here, summarize the book Delivers Travel. Summarize book. Delivers Travel is a novel written by Jonathan Swift. In this, the book tells the story of Lemuel Gulliver, a ship surgeon who becomes shipwrecked. It will write only, it will summarize all about Gulliver Travel. Yeah, in part one, this happened. Gulliver washes up on the island of Lilliput. Yeah, exactly. 2 this happen, and part 3 this happen. So this is how you can summarize any book, any related to like educational, novel, fiction, any type of book or article and blogs. Okay, whatever you want to summarize. It will run. The book is being commentary on the Society of Swift on time. Okay, so this is how you can summarize the book Gulliver Story. Our seventh use case is we can ask interview question too using ChatGPT. So here I can ask how to answer interviewer, interviewer, what is your weakness? Okay. So when answering the question, it is the best to be honest, but also to frame your answer in a positive way. Yeah, exactly. For example, you could say something like, I have a tendency to be perfectionist and sometimes struggle with delegating tasks. However, I've been working on this learning like this. You can ask any question, any interview type question, okay, related to HR or technical, anything you can ask. So let's see how to answer the interviewer, uh, like where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Okay, take. So when answering this question, it's good idea to be align your answer with the company's goals and values. Yeah, exactly. For example, you could say something like, in 5 years, I can see myself growing within the company and taking more responsibility. Exactly. So this is how you can ask any type of HR questions you're facing off. Okay. So our next use case is, our eighth use case is, we can develop apps using ChatGPT. Okay. Yes, we can develop apps using ChatGPT. Like I want to write an Android app that shows me stock prices as a list from, let's see, Yahoo API. Okay, or how can I do like this? So it will write a proper Android app code for you with a new Android project, or it will give you a proper idea how you can make a, you know, app. All these steps from starting to the last. Use a view holder to hold the reference of the views for each item in the list. Okay. Use asynchronous tasks to fetch all the steps from starting to the end. Okay. This is a brief overview of the steps, and you will need to take a build Android app. Okay. Okay. So this is how you can like ask anything to create an app. Okay. Using any language, Flutter, Java, Python, any language. Okay. I repeat, our ninth use case is we can create our exercise plan, diet plan using ChatGPT. Okay, so I will write my weight is 25. Okay, let's take 25 kg, and I want to lose, create, create 7 days, create 7 days plan for the exercise, and I plan for it. Okay, it will create. See, here is a day exercise and the diet plan that can help you lose. Day one, exercise 30 minutes, brisk walk or jog. Diet, start your day with a healthy breakfast of oatmeal, berries, like this. It will create exactly 7 days. Okay, so this is our ninth use case. We can make any type of plan, diet plan, food plan, exercise plan, or anything like marketing strategy, anything you want. Timetable of focusing something, anything you can make. And according to you yourself, you can rearrange them. Okay, it will be very easy and it is very time saving. Okay, it will create 7 days plan. Day six, exercise 60 minutes, strength training session like this. Diet this you want to lose. Your daily healthy breakfast, avocado toast with poached egg. It is important to note that this is just a plan, simple plan. So our 10th use case is last use case. You can ask any general knowledge questions to ChatGPT. Like, okay, who invented first invented by German goldsmith? Yeah. Okay. You can cross question to ChatGPT answer. Okay. This is the all the use case of ChatGPT. Like it can debug the code, audit the code, like explain complex subject, create custom marketing plan or strategy, diet plan, exercise plan. You can generate your content like articles, blogs. You can summarize the book and the articles or interview question preparation or developing apps, coding. You can easily do with the chat GPT.
And it's been wowing all the developers around the globe. So now we'll start with automating Excel with the help of ChatGPT and with the help of Python language. So first, we will create a folder and see the Excel files with which we will use Python, and with the help of ChatGPT, we will automate them. So first we'll create a folder for our project and we'll create in Python projects and name it as automate Excel using ChatGPT. And inside this, we will open the command prompt, and now we'll open any ideally, so that we'll write a request to ChatGPT and he'll answer us with the suitable code. And that code will copy paste into our IDLE and run it. If it gives any error, we will copy paste the error same to the ChatGPT. And as I know, he answers them. So here we will open our IDLE, and for that we are writing a command that is code space period, and that will open our IDLE, that is Visual Studio Code. Now we have open our IDLE, and first we'll create a file here, or first we'll see our Excel files on which we will do the automation. And for that, we'll get back to our folder. And here we have the number folder in which we have two files, that is CSV files, phone number and phone number 2. And other, we have the sales folder, and in that we have the data of the sales of the year 2022. So we will use these files, sales and the number. So we'll cut them and get to a folder, and inside the number file, no, we'll start with sales. First we'll do the automation with the sales files. So we'll open the sales folder, and inside that we'll create a file that would be the py file. And the first automation we would be doing is concatenating all the files in a single Excel file. We have the files from January to December, that is the sales files. So we'll concatenate them and ask the ChatGPT to write the code to to concatenate all these. So for that, we'll name the file as concatenate only. Nate underscore data dot py. So now we'll give the command to the ChatGPT. So here is a ChatGPT, and here we will write a command for it that would be I have 12 Excel files and I want to concatenate them, and we'll also mention the name named January. Spelling of January is this only, but we'll check with the file January. And then we have February, and moving on, so on we have till December. So we have all these 12 files, and now we'll command him to use Python to concatenate the data inside the 12 Excel files into one file. So this is a command, and it's in the simplest natural language, that is the English language. So we'll just press enter. Okay, it shows us that an error occurred if the issue persists. So for this thing, we'll just copy the OpenAI link and paste it here and open it. As the ChatGPT is seeing a huge traffic, sometimes it shows these errors. So he's verifying us whether we are a robot or not. So we will agree with the ChatGPT and answer its questions here. It's asking again. Okay, now we are clear with the ChatGPT, and we'll paste a command here and press enter. And here you can see that it has started answering our question that you can use the pandas library in Python to read in the data from each of the Excel files and use the concat function to combine the data from all the files into one data frame. Here's an example of how you would do this. Okay, he's going in a very right manner, and he has imported pandas and then created a data frame, and using the for loop, he is going through all the months, reading the Excel file and appending. Okay, done. And result, he has concatenated, but he has not created the Excel file where we can see all the data, and he has also not printed it. So what we want, so first we'll see what does this code do? As I have seen, so it will concatenate, but it has not created the Excel file in which we can see all the data. So we have copied the code, we'll paste it here, save it and run it. And most important thing, you have to import the pandas library. And if you have not installed it, please install it in the command prompt with the command pip install pandas, or you can use it in the terminal. Okay, it has not found the January.xls. Okay, so January, the correct spelling. We'll see what error it expects. We'll save this and run once again. So we'll just copy the error and write it back to ChatGPT and see how does it respond. Okay, is seeing is indicating that the pandas library is unable to find the Excel file you are trying to read in. Based on the error message, look like the files are not located in the same directory as the Python script. Okay, we'll see that, but we have the Python script and the library in the same folder. Yeah, concatenate.py, and we'll check once again here. It's data.py. Yeah, they are in the same folder. Then why we have this error? Okay, though. So the error is we have opened our ideally in the automated Excel using ChatGPT folder, and currently we are in sales folder. So it is not recognizing the directory. So what we'll do, we'll copy all these files, copy these sales files and paste it here. Now we'll run the code that ChatGPT provided us. Okay, yeah, it has run successfully. It's good successfully. Okay, we'll try once again. We'll kill the terminal, save it, and run it again. Now we'll see. Yeah, it has executed successfully. But the thing is, it has not converted it into a single Excel file. For that, we'll write you forgot to create the concatenated file, as we also haven't mentioned in our command specifically. So we have to be specific with the commands also. Let's see. Yeah, after concatenating the data frame to export to a Excel file, we can just write this command. And index equal to false, yeah. Okay, and he's giving all the explanations. So you can just read them. You're correct. I apologize for the oversight. To create a new Excel file that contains the concatenated data, you can use the to underscore Excel method of the data frame. Here is an example of how you could do this. Okay, you create a new Excel file named concatenated underscore data.xlsx in the same directory as your Python script, and it will contain the concatenated data form from all of the original Excel file. You could also use the to underscore CSV method to save the data frame in CSV format. Yeah, we can do that also. Okay, well, make the XLSX file, and just beneath it, okay, yeah, ठीक है. C part 2 okay. We don't need any path, we'll just do it here only. Here result dot to Excel, data dot XLSX. So we'll save this and run it. And it's showing that it has executed successfully. And yeah, outside the sales folder, we'll close it. You can see that it has created the concatenated underscore data dot XLSX. So for that, we'll move here. Yeah, it has created it here. We'll open it. And first I will show you what these files contain. So every file have the entry of around 1000. Every file has 1000 entries. So the concatenated file should have around 12,000. So this is the concatenated underscore data. And if we go beneath, yeah, we can see 2000. And it's 12, yeah, it says it has concatenated all the data. So yeah, ChatGPT responded, and we have to precise with the commands what we are writing in English, as it has not mentioned to convert it into Excel file. Now when we have written it again, it has done that. Now moving on, we will do the second automation, and for that we'll move back to our ideally, and the next automation we would be doing would be that we will be using the sum and the average function to all the files, that is from January to December files, and we'll use sum and average function. I will show you where we'll use. So it's concatenated data. So we'll open the August file, and here you can see the quantity in the H column. So we'll average down the quantity. So what is the average per customer? And in the J column we have the total cost. So we'll add all the cost in all the files. This is the August file. From January to December, we will do in column H the average for the quantities, and column J will do the sum of the total amount per customer, and we'll get it printed at the last column. That would be, we have the 1000 entries. It's going till H1001, so we would get it printed on H1002, and the sum we would get it printed on J1002. Okay, so moving on, we'll close these files. We will get back to a chat GPT and give him a command that I have 12 Excel files, and we'll tell him that we have named them January, then we have February, then we have till December, and now we want you to use Python to apply the sum formula and the average formula. So the sum formula would be applied from J2 to J1001. Let's see. Okay, we have closed the file. Yeah, but I remember some formula from J2 to J1001. Okay, and the average function. And now we want him to use the average formula from H2 to H1001. Okay, and that would be in all the Excel files. And we want him to write the results in the cells, and that would be J1002 and H1002 respectively. So we have to be precise with the commands, and we have an error here that is done, and yeah, it's all done. Now I'll just give this command to ChatGPT and see how it answers. Use the pandas library in Python to read, okay, and perform the sum and average calculations. Good, and then write the results back to the same file. Here is an example of how you could do this. Yeah, we are writing in the same file. Okay, we are importing pandas as PD and running a loop for all the months. We have read all the Excel files one by one, and we are taking the cell 111 and allocation, okay, and doing the sum and doing the mean of the H column. Yeah, it's good. Excel. Yeah, I think it would do a job. So we'll copy this and create a new file and name it as sum.py. And inside this, we will paste the code that our GPT has provided us, and we'll run this, and it has executed successfully. Okay, no. We got an error. That is at 5. Okay, okay. It has made the mistake. Okay, I got it. Okay, we'll just see what query we wrote. I have 12 Excel files named January, February to December, and use Python to apply the sum formula from J2 to J1001 and the average formula from H2 to H1001 in all the files, and write the results. Okay, done. Uh, we would be a little specific in the cells J1002 and okay. Yeah, we'll once again submit it if we didn't get. Okay, yeah, now he has used the open Excel library. That's good. Yeah, that would be working for us. Let's see what he will provide to us. Okay. Sheet active and okay. Okay. Yeah, think it can serve the purpose, but first we'll run it. So he's giving us the explanation for what he has written this code. That is, this code will apply the sum formula to the range J2 to J1001 and the average formula to the range H2 to H1001 in all the Excel files. The results will be written in J1002 and H1002 respectively. It is important to note that this code will overwrite the original file so that it's recommended to make a backup. Okay, we don't need that. and we have backup in the sales folder also. So you can also use the read underscore excel and to underscore excel function from panel element to read okay. So we'll try this code. It is not return to import OS. And guys, you have to install all these libraries. OpenPyXL, I have already installed them. You can search on the browser that OpenPyXL installation Python, and it would be directed to pypi.com. That's the official website for the particular libraries, and there you can see the command that would be the pip install and the particular command for the module name. It is showing that it has run successfully, so we'll just see if it has done its job or not. And in the April file, we have in the H column, that is the average of the H column, that was the items, and in the J column we have the total sum of the amount of the customers. Yeah, the query has run successfully. ChatGPT has provided us with the perfect code. Hats off to the ChatGPT. And moving on, now we'll do some other automations. And now what we can do, uh, we have other files, that is phone number and phone number 2, and what it contains, it contains the phone numbers. So what we could do is we could add the +91 extension, that is the country code for India. We will ask ChatGPT to add the country code +91 to both the files. So I'll close these files, and first we'll copy them and paste in our root directory so we don't get any error. And we'll change the slide name. Instead of hyphen, we will add the underscore. Okay. Now we'll move back to ChatGPT and write a command. And these files are CSV files, not XLSX file. Yeah, these are CSV files. Both the files are CSV files. Other files are XLSX files. Okay. So for that, we'll write the command to ChatGPT that I have two files uh, with .csv extension, and they are named phone underscore number, and the second was named phone underscore number underscore 2. Okay, so we have told the ChatGPT that we have two files, and now we'll tell him to use Python to add the country code, add the country code +91 as string prefix, and that would be adding as a string prefix, else it would only show 91, it won't show plus. So we'll see if ChatGPT understand that or not. As string prefix in both the CSV files with column name that was phone. Okay, now we'll just press enter and wait for our ChatGPT. to answer this query, and we'll see how it responds. You can use the pandas library to read as well, okay, and the prefix to the phone numbers and the modified data factors is all okay. Hey, then I could do this, okay. Phone number and phone number, okay, both the files. Now we are reading files and the phone directory. It's heading as type string, okay, it has understood that. And to CSV, and this code will hit in both the files. Yeah, I think this will work. We have copied the code. This code will read in both CSV files and the plus +9 string to the phone numbers and write the modified data back to the CSV files. It's important to note that this will overwrite the original file, so it's required to make a backup of the original files. Okay. You could also use the apply function to add the prefix to the phone number in the column. Okay. Okay, yeah. We can do this also with the lambda function. And that's good. This will also do a job. First, we'll see this and we will create a file for this automation and name it as countrycode.py. Okay, and we'll paste the code here and run it for you guys. It's showing that it has executed successfully. Yeah, it has executed successfully. So we'll just go back to our files and see whether they got +91 as a prefix or not. Okay, the numbers. Okay, the files got only 91 as the column. It's still in the number format. It hasn't converted into string format. We'll see the second code also. Like, yeah, it has converted x into string. Okay, lambda x. Okay, we'll see whether it's working or not. Like, it has worked. And the issue is we have changed the files permission denied. Okay, we have opened a file. We'll close it. Don't save. Save this and run it again. Now it shows it has executed successfully. We'll open the files. And now if we see, it is showing, yeah, now it has added 291s. Yeah. So no issues. The thing is, first we have to transform it into the string format, and then we can add +91 as a string to that string. So ChatGPT misses with the slightest implementation of the code. Now, moving on, we'll see this command later. If you want to see how we can add +91, I will tell you how to write that code. Okay. So now moving on, we will do another automation, and you would be glad to know that ChatGPT improves the existing code. Like in the first automation, it has concatenated, but it hasn't converted the concatenated file. Like it hasn't created that file. It had created the file when we have written to it that you forgot to create that file. So ChatGPT, it modulates the existing code also. And moving on, now in any, okay, well, open the concatenated underscore data dot xlsx, and inside this, okay, we have the product line. So what we'll do is we will change the name of the electronic accessories to electronic equipments and home and lifestyle to lifestyle. Now we'll automate this process. And we can do this automation in all the files also from January to December. So we'll do that only. Okay. Now here we will command is, okay, now we'll command the chat GPT that using Python iterate through all the Excel files in the directory. So we are asking him to iterate through all the Excel files in the directory, and we'll ask him to replace what was the electronic accesses. Electronic accessories. See the spelling. It's correct or not. Electronic accessories. Okay. Yeah. Electronic accessories with electronic equipments. And we'll also ask him equipments. Is there any mistake? Okay. We'll do equipment only. And home and lifestyle. We have chosen. Yeah. And home and lifestyle. And we'll change it with only lifestyle. Okay. So using Python, we are iterating through all the Excel files and changing these. That would be in each Excel file. So we have to be specific with the written language. And now we'll save the modified workbook in, we'll create another folder, and in that we'll save the files. Okay. Save the modified file in the output folder, and if the folder is not created, we'll ask him to create it. Okay. Then create one folder and add it in. Okay, I don't know why I'm saving this. So I have written the command. I will press enter so that ChatGPT can process it and give us the code for that. So it's showing us. Sorry, that was showing us. You can use the OS library to iterate through all the Excel files in a directory, the pandas library to read in the files and make the changes, and the to save the modified files. Okay, here's an example of how you could do this. Now here we have imported OS, pandas as PD, and it has written the code. We'll copy that. This code will iterate through all the Excel files in the current directory, replace electronic accessories with electronic equipment, and home and lifestyle with lifestyle in the data frame, and then save the modified files in the output folder. If the sorry, if the output folder doesn't exist, the script will create it. You could also use replace function to replace the values in the column. Okay. This will iterate through all the cells in each row of the Excel sheet and replace electronic accessories with electronic equipment, and home and lifestyle with lifestyle if the cell value is equal to the respective string. Okay, we have copied a code, and now we will create a file, and Name it as iterate.py. We'll paste the code here and run it for you guys. The code has been executed successfully. Now we'll see. We'll open all the files. Not all, but yeah, we'll open some. That was the previous one, electronic accessories. Okay, so it hasn't changed in this. Okay, we will open another file and see if we code the changes in that or not. That also states the electronic accessories, so it hasn't done its job. So we'll move back to GPT and use this code if it functions. Else, we'll write back to the chat GPT. Showing good. Okay. Just a second, I will read the code. Okay, we are using the replace and file in exchange. Okay. So for here, we have to import the OS done load underscore book, and for that we'll import this. And run it and close these files. Okay, now we'll see if we quote our solution or not. No, it's showing electronic accessories and home and lifestyle. So ChatGPT doesn't got the code to change them. So we'll ask him another time and with a different language this time. Hmm. Also, I don't think it has created the output folder. It has, oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. What I have done is my mistake. Those were the original files. And we have the product line here. And we have electronic accessories here. And that should be equipments. Okay, we have electronic accessories and lifestyle. Let me see my command. Okay, I have asked him to change electronic accessories with electronic equipment and home and lifestyle with lifestyle. So it has changed only lifestyle. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Uh, the E here is small. We'll update that in the code. You can write this back to ChatGPT also. But yeah, first we'll do this. And what are I showing? Node has executed successfully. Okay. In the output folder, we have the December accessories. That's it, the capital E. Okay, 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 okay. So this code is giving us error. We'll see the last code. We'll copy that and try to use this. And close the terminal and run it again. It has executed successfully. Now we'll see the file whether it has changes or not. It has not. Now we'll ask the chat GPT, what have you done, brother? Using Python, iterate through all the Excel files in the directory and replace electronic accessories with electronic equipment and home and lifestyle with lifestyle. Okay, in each Excel file, save the modifies file in the output and if the okay. Okay, we'll ask the same thing once again to him. And with this electronic accessories, oh sorry, and save the modified file, the output folder, and get a folder it doesn't exist. Okay. Okay. This is the same code as the above one. Okay, we'll see once again. Still close these files. Has executed successfully. Now we'll open it. And now we can see that it has changed to electronic equipment. Electronic equipment. Yeah, now it has executed successfully. Maybe there would be an error with us while copying it, as we have also created the output folder, but we forgot to see in that folder. Maybe that could be the error from our side. Now we are done with the changing of the column names, the cell names. That was electronic accessories to electronic equipments and home and lifestyle to lifestyle. Now we'll do the next automation. For that, first we'll open an Excel file. Uh, this was in the output folder. We'll get back to our main directory and open the file July. And here we will filter the Excel file for gender. That is, we'll select gender as female and with the unique values in column city. And we'll extract the data from column A to Q. That would be the whole data. And for each unique city value, we'll create a new Excel file for each city. and that will contain data only for that city and for females only. And after that, we'll save this file in a folder named city. So we'll give this command to ChatGPT. And here you can also specify the module you want ChatGPT to use for the particular command. Here we will be commanding the ChatGPT to use the pandas module. And for that, we'll write the command, node command in the natural language. We'll give this command to the ChatGPT. And for that, we'll write using Python and pandas. Filter the, okay, we will just pick a single Excel file, or we can pick the concatenated file, that is concatenated underscore data. Filter the concatenated underscore data dot excel sx excel file, and that would be for gender female, and by the unique values in column city. Okay, first we'll give the command by the unique values in the column city. And after that, we want to extract the data from column A to Q, that is the whole sheet. Extract the data from the column A to Q, and for each unique city value. For each unique city value. Now we will extract the data, and now we'll create a new Excel file. So for that also we'll give the command to ChatGPT, and we'll write create a new Excel file, and that would be for each city. Okay, so we'll write create a new Excel file for each city containing data only for that city and for females. Okay, and save this file in the city folder, and if it's not been there, ChatGPT can create the folder for that also. Okay, city folder, and naming the each file with the city name. Okay, naming each file after the corresponding city. Okay, now if the city folder, that is we have written the small city. Okay, if the city folder doesn't exist, then create it before saving the files. Okay, now we have given this command to the ChatGPT, and it has responded us with, you can use the pandas library as we have already mentioned to use that. to read in the concatenated underscore data dot xlsx file and filter the data for gender female, group the data by the unique values in the city column, and extract the data from the specified columns for each group. And here is an example. So we have put the code. We'll wait till ChatGPT continues. And we can see that the ChatGPT has completed, and we will copy this code for city open female data. Okay, just see related gender equal to female city. We'll make the directory for city, and for city group in female data dot group by okay city. And you could also use the asn method to filter the data frame for female gender. Okay, first we'll see this, and for that we will create filter.py and run the code. It has been executed successfully. So now we'll see that the city folder has been created or not. I'm not able to see the city folder. Okay, it's been created. So we'll see. Okay, it's been created. Man, it's still empty. So we'll give time. Okay, and we got an error. Okay, okay, we'll pass this error to ChatGPT first, and after that we'll see what's wrong with this. On your so the error message you're saying is indicating that the column names specified in the list are not present in the data frame. It's likely that the actual column names in the data frame are different than the ones you specified in the list. Okay, you just see the list, that is concatenated data. Go back and see that is A2. Okay, it's still R. Okay, we made a little mistake here. So we'll just change our command. Yeah, this is it. And instead of Q, now we'll write R and save and submit. Now we'll see what it would generate for us. We'll close this. Okay, this one will in the content fields in the Excel files. Filter the data for females. Group the data by the unique values in the city column. Great. And extract the data from the column A to R for each unique city name, and then create a new Excel file for each city containing data only for that city and for females. Files will be saved in the city folder, naming each file after the corresponding city. Okay, it's done. Now we'll copy this code and paste it here and see whether this code works for us or not. So it's been executed successfully. Now we have moved to the city. Okay, it's executing. So I'll give time to the code. Let it do it. So yeah, it's been executed successfully. Okay, so there were three cities. That was Mandalay, Naypyidaw, and Yangon. And if I show you the data, you could see there are three cities, and it has created the Excel files with the name of the cities only, the unique cities, and it has extracted the data for the gender female. Now we'll see those files. Close this. And back in the city folder, could see the Mandalay city, and the data is just for the females. So this automation works well with ChatGPT. Now moving on, we will do one more automation, and that would be to use Python to identify what is the count of each payment mode. So for that, I will just get you aware of the payment modes in our sheet, and we'll do this automation on the concatenated data sheet only. So this is the payment column, and you can see the mode of payments, that is e-wallet, cash, credit card, and these are repeating. So we'll use Python to identify what is the count of each payment mode from column n, sorry, and that is from this sheet only. And then we'll create a new sheet and name it as count.xlsx and write the count against each payment method. So we'll give this command to our ChatGPT and ask him to write the code for our automation. So we're writing use Python to identify what is the count of each payment method from column, and the column was n, from column n, and that was an concatenated underscore data dot xlsx sheet, and create a new sheet named count.xlsx and write the count against each payment method. Okay. Now we have given this command to a ChatGPT, and we'll see what it offers to us. You can use the pandas library to read. Okay, that's the same value counts function to get the count of each payment method. Okay, and you can use the toExcel method to the data frame to write the count to a new sheet. Okay, that's good. And he has imported the pandas library and created the df variable in which he has read the concatenated file and used counts function with the payment method and column equal to payment method. Okay, the column name is payment, not payment method. I think it would generate an error for us. So Python of each one method from column n, and we will specify column m n that is named payment, as it has used payment method here. You can see that it has used the column name as payment method. So we will specify this. We have to be very specific with our commands for these automations. For simple tasks, you can use simple language, like you know, complex sentences, or you have to mention every detail. But for these automations, you have to use them. Now, our ChatGPT is working with this, and most probably, he will deliver us with the perfect code. I hope so. Okay, it has read and the value count, and it has exported. What reset? You would also use the group by function to group the data by the payment method and use the size function to get the count of each payment method. Okay, okay, we'll see this. Uh, and here we will create a file as count.py, and in this file we'll paste the code delivered us by the ChatGPT. We have executed it. It's being executed. We'll wait for that. It's been executed successfully. So we have back to our folder, and we have to look for file count file. Huh? Yeah, count file. Okay. Is this the no? It's the okay. Yeah, it's showing us the mode of payments, that is e-wallet, cash, credit card, and the number of usage. Yeah, 448,003. 12. Yeah, it's 12,000. That was the whole entry of the concatenated underscore data dot xlsx. So we have done with this automation, and now we'll do one last automation. And first, we'll close all these files. Okay, and moving back to our chat GPT, and now we'll do we'll rename all the 12 Excel files, that was January, February to December, and we'll add the word car sales just before the month name. That would we will just add the prefix before the month name, and for that we'll give the command to the chat GPT in the natural language, and here only we'll change it in the main directory only, as we have the copy of all these files. So for this, we'll write the command use Python to rename all the 12 Excel files named January, February until December. Okay, and that is present in my directory. And what we have to do is we have to add the word, we'll add car sales. Okay, car sales in front of each in front of each file name. Okay, so what it will do is car sales underscore January, car sales underscore February, and so on. So we'll wait for the chat GPT. You can use the OS library to iterate through all the Excel files in a directory, and then use the os.rename function, okay, to rename the files. Here is an example of how you could do this. Go to OS, and we have the months. Okay. This code will iterate through all the Excel files in the current directory and add car cells in front of each file name. And those files would be those only, the months. And good. It's using the glow module. And you could also use the glow module. Okay, that's the second code. It's the easy one, okay? But we'll go with OS first and get back to our ideally and name the file as rename.py. And here we'll paste the code and run it. It's been executed. We'll move back. Yeah, you could see that car sales have been added to all the files. And with that, we have done with our automations. And if you want, you can also submit your code to ChatGPT and ask it to add commands to your code so that it could explain you what that line does or what that function does. It would explain very tediously. And if you want, you can also try ChatGPT to automate many office tasks. You can automate PowerPoint for that and do many more tasks with ChatGPT. Today, we are gonna automate WhatsApp using Python by PivotKit library and with the help of ChatGPT. And before starting, I have a quiz question for you guys. And your question is, how much did Meta, that is formerly Facebook, spend to acquire WhatsApp in 2014? And your options are, your first option is $10 billion, second option is $19 billion, third option is $20 billion, and the fourth option is $21 billion. Please answer in the comment section below and we'll update the correct answer in the pinned comment. You can pause the video, give it a thought, and answer in the comment section. So moving on, now we'll move to create a project. So first we'll create a folder for a project, and for that we will create a folder in Python projects. And we'll name it as automate WhatsApp using ChatGPT. Okay, and inside this we'll open the command prompt and open our IDE. That is, we want to automate the WhatsApp using Python and with the help of ChatGPT. We won't write the code on our own. We will ask ChatGPT to automate it. We will create the file and name it as main.py. And now we'll move to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write a code to send messages through WhatsApp using Python and the PivotKit library. So we'll give a command, send message through WhatsApp using Python and PivotKit. Let's see what ChatGPT responds to us. And we have also created the automate WhatsApp using Python video. I will just link in the I button. You can check that out and we'll see what ChatGPT tells us. Okay, so country code message minutes. Yeah, it could work. And first you need to install the PivotKit library by running pip install PivotKit in your terminal or command prompt. Okay, replace target phone number with the target phone number you want to send the message to, country code with the country code of the target phone number, message with the message you want to send, hour with the hour in 24-hour format and you want to send message, and minute with the minute you want to send the message. Okay, for example, yeah. Okay, got it. So we'll copy this code and paste in our IDE. But before that, first you need to install the PivotKit library, and for that you can go to the command prompt and write the command pip space install space PivotKit and press enter. It states that the requirement is already satisfied as I've already installed this module, and you can install it by writing the simple command and you will get it installed. And if you face any error in installing it, just comment down and we would be very happy to resolve your queries. Okay, so as ChatGPT states, we'll just enter the things it wants from us. So it's asking the target phone number and the country code without plus sign. Okay, so here we'll just write all the things, but as you can see, it has also given us an example to see and work on the code. So here we'll just clear it. I will write the phone number to whom I want to send the message. So it would be, and I would just blur this number so you guys won't be able to see. Okay, and here we'll just add the country code, and that is without plus sign. Okay, so my country code is, you can search it, that is I live in India, and the message I want to send to him is hello, how are you? And now we'll set the hour and minute. So the current time is 15:14. So we'll set 16. Okay, we'll save this and run it. So it says that the country code is missing. So we'll just copy the error and give it to ChatGPT, as we are taking the help of ChatGPT in this video. So he has given us the code, so we'll just provide the error to him. Let's see what it states. If it's not able to resolve this, then we will resolve it. Indicate the country code present in the phone number you're trying to send. Okay, yes, and the country code is 91. To send the message correctly, you need to make sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have mentioned in the question provided, the provided phone number is this and the country code is 91. Okay. You need to make sure the country code is prefixed to the phone number like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, we don't have to make it a string. Yeah, now we'll run it again. Okay, it's a string only. So I will write the phone number again. Yes, 153. Okay, now we'll see. And what I will do, I will write the country code here. We'll save this, and the time is 15:17 now. So we'll just turn it to 15:18. Save this and run it. So our code has been executed successfully. That is, in 20 seconds, WhatsApp will open, and after 15 seconds, message will be delivered. So we just have to see that we have entered the time as 15:18. Is the seconds available for the code to get executed? Yeah, it has opened the WhatsApp. It will take time as my WhatsApp has loads of chats and contacts. Yeah, I have to scan it. I don't think it would be able, as we have reached the 15:18. Yeah, I've scanned it. Let's see if it will deliver the message or not. Else we have to change the time. So we just have to wait for 15 seconds. Let's see. Okay. Just stop the terminal and run it again for 15:21. So we'll save this and run it again. So it states that in 85 seconds WhatsApp will open, and after 15 seconds message will be delivered. So we'll get fast forwarded here. So we are still waiting. Let's see when it will open the WhatsApp. Okay, it states that the phone number shared via URL is invalid. Okay, I'll just check the phone number again. Okay, I entered the wrong phone number. Sorry, guys. So I will just update the time again, and it would be 15:22. We'll make it fast. We'll run this. Okay, it says that the call time must be greater than. So we'll write 15:23. Save it. We will make the time as 15:27. Save it and run it. Okay, it states that in 40 seconds WhatsApp will open, and after 15 seconds message will be delivered. It has opened the WhatsApp. And it has started the chat. Okay, it has written the, and we have sent it to hello, how are you? That's good.
AI art and ChatGPT can be used to create unique and creative web design by combining the power of artificial intelligence and human input. With AI art, you can generate visually stunning graphics, patterns, and images, while ChatGPT can be used to generate text content and provide suggestions for website layouts and design elements. So hey everyone, you are already watching Simplilearn, and today we bring you this informative video on ChatGPT for UI and UX. Before we begin, if these are the videos you like to watch, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. Without any further delay, to get started, you can experiment with different AI art tools to generate graphics and use ChatGPT to write website copy, create a content strategy, and provide feedback on design elements. It's important to keep in mind that while AI can help to generate ideas and create stunning visuals, I'm going to show you exactly how you can generate these yourself. Websites are going to be built with AI art as well as tools like ChatGPT in future. So in this video, I'm going to explain the whole process, and we are going to have it write the entire website layout for us, all the content, the hero section and feature section and much more. This means that we can build an entire website from the ground up without writing a single line of code. And this will be a pretty damn cool. Alright, we will start with the mid journey. In Google search, we will write mid journey. This is an AI tool that allows you to create the AI art that we are now seeing all over the web. To go to this, you just go to the midjourney.com and join the beta. It's easy to get started because all you really have to do is join the Discord. When you do this, it will open up the Discord community which you can accept the terms and conditions and start creating your own AI arts. Let's do this now. Here I have got the Midjourney server and I'm going to head over to one of the newcomer room here and where everyone is creating different types of AI art. The first thing we need to do is to do a forward slash and type in an imagine, give us prompt work. We can request the AI any type of art we are after. Here I'm going to type in a beautiful website for shoe. Then I'm going to pass in dash dash v4, which means the version 4 of the mid journey of AI art tool. Finally, I'm going to pass it in stylize. I'll do dash dash stylize. It's basically how random we want to be in it's in between 0 to 1000, and I'm just going to set it to about 500, which is average. So I will do the enter. It will take a little bit of time. Here this will start working in the background. It's going to generate a low fidelity version of the website and the design for this art, and this low fidelity version will be iteratively updated to be higher in resolution. These four examples then can be picked from, and then we can upscale them as well as let's have a look at what kind of results we get now. One thing to notice here is that we do get a bit of a loading percentage bar, and this is how long it takes for the actual AI to generate the image. Usually it takes between 1 to 2 minutes, but it will essentially refresh and ping you once it's complete. So here it is complete, and here are the four versions that we got, which are not too bad, not that great either. They are a bit yeah, I suppose it's looking funny in a way. So this is a way we can start being more creative with our prompts. So what I mean that is by giving more context as to what we want to do. So here is a prompt that we have created. What I'm gonna do is to pass it in the imagine once more, and I paste this prompt in this And I'm going to give some more context. I'm going to pass it to the word UI. Wait, choose UI, UX, UI, UX, website. This basically means that it's more or less focused on having good UI and good at UX and being more like a website rather than just a creative shoe or a design. And it's important to give these context clues to the AI if you want better outputs. Different types of context clues you can provide is to find a kind of style that you want. For example, how you want the design to look and feel, whether you want it to represent a certain brand or much more. Like, these are just simple examples, but let's take a look at the kind of results we will get just from making these small little changes to the design. Here you can already see wait a minute. Look, it's a little bit more interesting. We have a bit of our sliders and what looks more like a Nike shoes, and also have what looks like a menu at the top. And I really like this design that we have here on the bottom. And here it is, because it does look very much like a website that we have got a bit for a hero section or a hero set section. And what's not, so from here we can select the version 1. So from here we can select the version 1, 2, 3, 4 to upscale, and I'm going to upscale version 3, which is U3, and this will give us the higher resolution version of this one particular design that we can start to take to the market, or even you can use to build. This again will take a little bit of time. It's going to process this and to do, and you can upscale in data. And let's run this in the background so that you can see wait a minute. This again will takes a little bit time to process. It's going to process this and do an unscale or upscale in beta, and let's run this in the background so that you can guys see what's the look. So here's the final result, and this is looking pretty. And we have got the nice design here for a shoe. We have got a bit of a hero section, and we also have what looks like a 2 call to actions. And we got some option here too at the very bottom, and as well as at the top we have got these colors, and that essentially are looking like these shoes colors being used as a part of the website design. So not too shoppy. Let's select the another one. Let's see for, yeah. But I think we can do a little bit more in terms of customization the design for this website, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. I'm going to copy over this prompt once, and for this prompt this time I'm going to pass a couple of extra things. So let me just maximize this. We are going to type as I have pasted that URL over here. So I'm gonna pass in the context clues of like clues of Nike, because Nike made obviously website shoes. So also so we'll write it here, Nike, not here. Repeat. And I also want it to be red, blue, green, and or maybe yellow. And I suppose we want else running person would be interesting. Sorry, person. It would be interesting to see how that gets designed. And I think that this should be enough. Let's actually improve the styling here. 1 minute. Let's change the styling. Let's Let's have it 750 to make it a little bit more creative. And here are the results. I don't have a running person, but I do have a website that has definitely started using the colors that I recommended with Journey's AI art systems to use. So these website designs look way more creative than we had previously. Still, we have this slider design. These website designs look way more creative than we had previously. We still have this slider design here at the bottom section where we can pick out different shoes, but even these shoes look damn cool. I can see that the Nike logo on these, and these are actually ones that I would probably buy if I saw in the Nike store. But generally, these also are website because we have got the menus here at the top of the right. We got the text. So generally speaking, these are pretty interesting designs. So now I have another option here called version 1, 2, 3, 4. What this does is actually allow you to pick more generations based on actual image from these images or these designs. Now from these design, I actually like the 12, 3 and 4. I think it is most, I think 4 because uh, it teals and red, or it's a bit yellow or blue. So I'm going to select the version 4, and that's going to create 4 more version based on the specific version for us. Let's take a look at the what those that we got, and here we have got our results where we have more examples of that all of these looks very similar. I think the only difference here is blue line, red line, it seems to be shift and change, as well as a hero section. And you would normally have this menu at the top right, and something these shoes here are a little bit inverted, but generally speaking, this is the kind of variations you can expect. Now let's take a look at another way we can generate our generations for website. Now you can do is just jump into any website and select any image. So first we will go to an app and website, and you can select any image that you would like, and I will actually gone here and I'm going to pull in this image of this shoe. And but I do like the design aesthetics. Here we are going to here, and then we can copy the URL from here. But this time what I'm going to do is type the imagine. Then I'm going to pass in the URL what we have copied. We will paste it here. Again, I'm going to write we did it before. We'll copy this, paste it over here. So what's going to happen here? It's going to have a look at this image that we have defined in terms of the URL. It's going to use this as a reference point. Then it's going to take a look at the prompt we have put in, which is the shoe prompt using the colors, and it's going to try to design a website that has a similar aesthetics to that image, which is really cool. Let's see the result we get back. Looks like that's ready. Let's take a look at this. So here you can see that the design aesthetics. Wait a minute. Static that is similar to the page seen in this one. So this is more bubbly and colorful image, and now are represented very much so in this design aesthetics. We have these 4 elements here at the bottom, and if you have a look at the design originally, we had 4 elements here. So you can see that it's pulling in these design aesthetics to create a design based on that, and this is where you can really start using the air art. Repeat, using the air tool to your own benefits, trying to combine different styles, customizing them, and creating new and independent and unique ones from there. So in this four, I'm really like the version of fourth one, or the second one is pretty. So what I'm thinking of doing is an upscale on this. So we are going to upscale V2, and we are going to wait for that. 1 minute is use ChatGPT to write out the most of the content for me, and then I could take this to a client to immediately start trading. So let's see the upscale version happen. If we take a closer look, we will see that it has all the main elements for a website, including a logo area, a menu area, a nice hero image, as well as a title, tagline, button, as well the feature section. So what I'm going to do is to save this image to my computer. I'm going to save it and then customize it a little bit. But before we do that, we are going to head over to a GPT. Here we're going to prepare the outline for the website using some AI tools. So here I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me the broad outline for a website for shoes, including hero title, tagline, call to action button, and section for features and details about the shoe. So let's see what ChatGPT will comes back with. It's pretty quick. It's got a title here, call to action button, features and details section, and it's not really telling me what these are. These are where we might need to be a bit more specific as to what we wanted to do. It's giving me like broad outline of the website and what it needs. So please, I will write, please provide then for each one of these that I can copy paste straight to the website. Hero title is here, tagline, call to action buttons, features, okay, and the details. Okay, detail specification is there. Okay, reviews and rating. Okay, so I think I have got enough hairs to go by to simply copy paste in the website. So let's start beginning to design this. I have opened this design up in the Photoshop, and I'm going to actually just crop it into the main element over here, and I really want to capture this image, and I will crop it and I will clear out the rest, and we can design each aspects or each part of this design bit by bit. I will save it over here. It's time to build our website, so I'm gonna head over to editor X, and I'm going to build this a website in this, and I have login already, and then I will create to a new site, and here I will take an to a web dashboard, and I'm going to start by copy paste all the elements from ChatGPT as well as Midjourney straight in the first thing, and I want to jump back into the ChatGPT here and copy over our hero text. So I will just take it first. And I'm going to add title, and I'm going to paste it over here. And then I'm also going to grab the tagline, but before I will make it sure to keep it over here. But before that, I will put one image over here. I will change the image as I have already downloaded the image. Let's upload that image. We'll open it. Let's wait to get uploaded. Yeah, it's uploaded and now we will update it. And let's make it big in size. Okay, so we will change the size, but first I will remove this. I will change the size for this. I will make it little small. Next, I will add the icon uh, for the company of the shoes that I am going to make a website for. I will add this and I will update it. Make it small. And this will be the taskbar, but make the size small a bit, and we'll insert one more picture, and it will be the logo of the company that we are going to put over here. We will minimize it, we can resize it, we can keep the logo over here. Now next, then I'm also going to grab the tagline over here. So I'll pick this tag. I will add the text. Comes up over here. Okay, I'll make it small in size. And we will paste on. And finally, let's grab a call to action which says shop and create a button for that. So here we have all the workings of what we at least what we would need at least. So for the content, let's resize this first. Now we need to add the image itself. So instead of just having a browse to stock images or anything like that, we actually had our images either done inside of the photoshops that we have done before as from the mid journey as well as. So I'm going to just drag the image and I'm going to change the image and it should be here. I've already downloaded. No, I have to upload it. I have a collections of some shoes. Let's see. And I will just install one. I'll upload this picture. It will take a bit of time. Let's wait for a while. And once it's uploaded, we will update it. And we'll edit it. Let's keep it like this, or we can. So we change our content place from that to make it a fix in a place. So here we can change this also pretty well. Okay. So basically have this text happening a little bit more everything here. We have seen how we can resize it from this scroll bar, and so now let's add one more picture over here to make it look more better. Let's take a picture from here. Change the image. Upload from computer. Have it from no. will upload it again. Sorry. And we'll update it. Let's resize it. Let's turn it on. Let's make a taskbar for the topmost of the screen. We will have a home page, so we will write a text over here. That will be let it make it small a bit in size. We'll add another text. It will show about us. It will show about us section, so we'll write it over here. Get a little small even though. Let's make same size. Let's make more small. 11. Let's make it more small, like 11. Okay. The next session will be services. And the last one is context one section. one more option is there. That is a start button. Like we are keeping the start button over here, so we are keeping this here. So let it be here. Yeah. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select add section, and I'm going to just have a blank section. Here I'm gonna do first, I will add a picture first as a background. Let's do it. I will add one picture. Let's see I have downloaded it or not. Yeah, I haven't downloaded. Wait a minute. Let it be upload. I will update it. Let it be a whole for a whole page. So let's add the pictures now for another shoes. Here's the picture. I'm going to reopen this. I'll put this. Okay, I'll update it to add it. Keep the pictures over here. Like similarly, we will upload 3 pictures over here. After this, let's keep it here. Let's keep this here. We are going to add another title over here. We need to and we are making it a bit resizing it. We will change the font for this. Let's make this yeah, after this we will start editing the features of the shoes. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's take this first paragraph. We'll make it small. We make it bold. We will add another paragraph over here. Similarly, we will make it for this also. in last we will add a contact us. Last we will add a contact us section over here again. So this is the final output of ChatGPT, or how we use ChatGPT and AI art for our UI and UX design to create a website or a web page or the land page for the shows.
ChatGPT has various applications in various domains. In this video, we are going to see the application of ChatGPT in the SEO domain. Also, we are going to discuss how ChatGPT will play an important role in search engine optimization. So here is a question for you. ChatGPT is based on which of the following GPT models created by OpenAI? Option 1, ChatGPT 1, option 2, ChatGPT 2, option 3, ChatGPT 3, and option 4, none of the above. Let us know your answer in the comment section below. And if your answer is correct, you will get a heart from Simplilearn. As we discussed earlier, ChatGPT is the application of artificial intelligence and machine learning. If you are looking to get certified into AI and machine learning, then here at Simplilearn, we have a certification course for you. Artificial intelligence is a growing technology and the most trending jobs these days. If you are looking to get certified, have a look at Artificial Intelligence Masters Program by Simplilearn. The course covers all the details with the industry projects of artificial intelligence. If you see, there are a number of tools covered in this certification like NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, Spark, Keras, TensorFlow, R programming, Python, Scala, etc. This artificial intelligence course is in conjunction with the IBM. So, what are you waiting for? Have your own certification and get a good salary hike, a good career with artificial intelligence. You can check the link in the description box below. So, before we move ahead, consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates from Simplilearn. We know that SEO rankings depends on various factors like on-page optimization, off-page optimization and more. While using ChatGPT, we will understand how ChatGPT helps in various SEO ranking parameters and reduces the manual work. So without any further delay, let's begin. So to begin with, let's open ChatGPT. We need to go to new chat, which is already open here. Let's start by, we will try to demonstrate an SEO optimized blog in this demonstration. So let's get some keyword ideas for the blog. So before that, let's choose what kind of blog we want to create. I really love traveling, so let's try to create a travel blog. So for the travel blog, we will find some good keywords. So here you can see we are getting some suggestions for the travel destinations. We can choose any of them. Okay, so here we got around 7 of the results. So let's try to get something for Japan. Suggest me good keywords to create a blog on Japan. Okay, so what I understand from this is we are just getting few of the random keywords. Okay, so it is it is showing that these keywords cover a range of topics related to Japanese culture, history, food, and more. Uh, Out of these, I guess we can start with the places. Here are few places like Mount Fuji, Tokyo, and everything. So let's try to create a blog on top 10 places to visit in Japan. Okay, so we are getting places to visit in Japan. Let's try to get keywords related to top 10 places in Japan. Okay, so we are getting some of the keyword recommendations, and it is also suggesting that by using these keywords, our content will be more discoverable, and it will be easy for rank for search rankings. Write me a blog on top 10 places to visit in Japan. So the idea is we will try to write a blog, and after which we will try to optimize the blog with respect to the keyword top 10 places to visit in Japan. And we will also see whether all the SEO practices can be easily applicable or not using ChatGPT. So here you can see we are getting a blog with the introduction with top 10 places, and probably what I expect is to get a good conclusion out of it. Also, ChatGPT provides you the facility so that you can reduce the length of your content, the textual content, the blog or article or anything you want, to several number of words. Like if this blog has 2000 or 5000 words, you can just ask ChatGPT to reduce it to 2000 or 1000 words also. So here you can see that before, when we searched, there were only one liners about these destinations, these places in Japan, and now we are getting a detail about all the 10 places. Definitely. We have targeted this blog for the keyword top 10 places to visit in Japan. However, we can ask for some more keywords to increase its reach. Suggest few more relevant keywords for my blog. Okay, so we are getting some more keywords here. For any blog, it is really important to have a very good title. So we will try to implement a catchy title for this blog. As a good title helps the user to click on your content, and it increases the possibility to get more and more traffic. So here you can see the title is completely keyword optimized. Our keyword is top 10 places to visit in Japan, and here I can see most of the suggested titles have the keyword top 10 places or top 10 destinations, which is somewhat similar to what we are expecting. Add the best suitable title in my blog. Okay, so we are getting something different here. The ultimate guide to Japan's hidden gems, 10 places you can't miss. Okay, so here we got title for a blog, but here we can see there is a slight limitation that it is suggesting the title, but it is not adding it to our blog and representing it again to us. Optimize my blog for the keyword top 10 places to visit in Japan. Top 10 places to visit in Japan with an optimized title. Okay, so we have to do it manually. It's not able to add the title in the blog. Optimize blog for the keyword top 10 places to visit in Japan. Okay, so here it is showing the relevant suggestions. So maybe there is a slight ambiguity in the query, that's why it's not representing us the correct results. We are going to optimize our blog using all these factors. Visit in Japan. Again, these are the suggestions. Let's try to implement these one by one. Add headings H1, H2 in the above blog. So yes, we are getting the updated versions having H1 and H2. And yes, you can see easily that the title of the blog is in H1 and the rest are maybe in H2. H1 and H2 tags are some of the practices in the on-page optimization, which helps the search engine bots to understand that this is something important, really important for the page, and they pick up these hints for getting your page rank. So yes, it is implemented. Okay, so our blog is completed with H1 and H2 implementations. Let's try to get some interlinks for this blog. Interlinks have their own importance, as interlinking your blog with other pages of your website or your blogging pages. This will help you to gain the traffic from other pages to your blog, and putting the traffic from your blog to other pages of your website. Also, it helps the search engine bots to understand the crawl structure, understand the website structure also. So suggest me few interlinks for the above blog. So yes, definitely these are the relevant and expected links we are getting. So if you have any of these blog pages in your website, or if you have created any of these blogs earlier, do interlink it. Which of the above can I use in my blog? So definitely there are a number of suggestions, but if you want to choose one, how can you pick the one? Let's see if we get the relevant thing for this. Okay, so it is not only suggesting that we can use all of the above, but it is also showing the significance of interlinking. Okay, moving ahead. So till now we have optimized our blog for a keyword top 10 places. We have tried to get some of the keywords relevant to the top 10 places to visit in Japan. We have added headings, and we have tried to get some of the good interlink suggestions to add interlinks in our blogs, which are some of the good practices of the on-page optimizations. So next, moving ahead, in another on-page optimization technique is, let's try to get a cover image for this blog. So by getting a cover image suggestions, we will try to implement the image optimization technique for our blog page. Okay, so it is showing some of the suggestions related to the diversity of the country, panoramic view of Tokyo skyline, the beautiful image of Kyoto's traditional temple, Mount Fuji, Hiroshima's Peace Memorial Park. So we will try to pick one and see if we are getting any image idea. Let's take for Mount Fuji. Suggest me the image idea for Mount Fuji. So let's see. We have seen in generic for all. Now let's see for this image suggestion specific to Mount Fuji. Okay, definitely it is showing a number of suggestions for the specific Mount Fuji image. So if you are looking to create another blog for Mount Fuji, then these ideas are easy to take up. Optimize the Mount Fuji image for my blog. Here are some tips to optimize the image for Mount Fuji for my blog, which are, they're showing that the image should be high resolution, then a clear subject. Definitely, if you have a large image a large file size, it really gets difficult to load and the page load speed will increase. So if you have a large file size, the image should be compressed without reducing its quality, image quality. We should have descriptive file names and alt tags. Okay. So let's try to get a very good file name and alt tag. Also, we'll try to implement a good caption because adding a caption is very good in the when considered as a user. So get me good image title and alt tag for Mount Fuji image. So there is importance for alt tag as search engines are the bots. They won't able to identify the image directly. So alt tags helps the search engines to understand what the image is about. So yes, it is showing not one but number of suggestions for all the Mount Fuji recommendations which we got earlier. So we will try to choose one and get a caption for it. Write a good caption for the image scenic Fuji 5 lakes region. So yes, definitely we're getting suggestions here. I guess this caption is quite long, so let's try to reduce it to 40 words. Reduce the above caption to not even 40, let's do it in 20 words. Okay, this one is better. Now let's try to get the image if there is any. Choose the Mount Fuji image for my blog. Choose image. It should not, I repeat. Choose the perfect illustration for Mount Fuji image for my blog. So you can see here that it is not choosing any image, but it is again providing us the suggestion what we can choose. Again, this is the limitation that it is not showing us any of the image. We will try to put it in another way to get an image. If it really works, we can get it. Okay, so it is not possible to download or get an image representation using ChatGPT. We can only get the recommendations to choose the image. And yes, it is showing some suggestions of unsplash, pixels, or Shutterstock to download the image. So we can really navigate to these websites and download some of the required image for our blog. So we have completed here with the image optimizations. Let's try to get some video ideas, because again, having a video is a catchy factor for the users visiting your website or your blog page. Suggest video ideas for the above blog. Okay, so we are getting few of the video ideas. Which of the above idea is best match for my blog? Let's try to extract anyone from the above. Okay, so it is completely dependent on the user's choice what a user wants. So here I'll choose for, again we will continue with Mount Fuji only. Provide video optimization ideas, video optimizations for Mount Fuji video for above blog. Okay, so it is showing us some of the suggestions which we can implement for a video. As we do not have any video here, we can just take these recommendations and optimize whatever the video of our choice. So let's take the thumbnail suggestions in our next query. If it can suggest us a Mount Fuji thumbnail uh, image suggestion and the video tag suggestion, right? Suggest me good thumbnail idea for Mount Fuji video. Thumbnails have the major impact for any videos. It is the only thing, I repeat, thumbnails are one of the important factors which encourages the user to click on your video and watch the complete video. So definitely having a good thumbnail will help your content to rank. So yes, we have got around 10 of the thumbnail ideas from which we can implement any one as of the video we are having for our blog. So we are done with the thumbnail ideas, after which we will try to get video tags. So for getting video tags, let's get for all of them. Find me video tags for the all of above thumbnail suggestions. Tags are important to help the user to get your videos in the search list. Like if someone types Mount Fuji in the search box, and if the Mount Fuji keyword is or a tag is added to your video tag, it is more likely to get searched and appear in the search results, and possibly user may click on it. So here we have tried to try to implement some of the important on-page optimization practices. Now let's try to get backlinks, which is one of the most famous off-page optimization technique. Above block. Okay, so it is showing some of the link suggestions. So basically backlinks are the links which points from another website or another web page to your web page or your website. So getting backlink is one of the trust factors in the search engine's eyes, that your content is really unique and more users wants to read it and share it with another users. So the search engines by these search engines understand that your content is really good and it is worth of ranking. So definitely getting a good backlink from a very good authority websites is fruitful for your content. So let's try to get which pages on web are suitable to get backlinks for my blog. So here we are getting some of the ideas or suggestions that which pages we can choose to get a backlink. So here is industry specific websites. So if you are writing a travel blog, there should be a travel TripAdvisor like websites which are showing more of the trip oriented or bookings related oriented for travel or destinations. There are few of the directories. Okay, government websites, which are the tourism websites in our case right now, blogging websites and social media platforms, which can be relevant to the current scenario which we are using here. So let's check how can we get backlinks from the above recommendations for my blog. Okay, guest posting, broken link building. Okay, these are some of the backlink building methods which we are getting, so that we can find one and get one of the I repeat. So these are some of the backlink building strategies which we are getting in the recommendation. So we can implement any of these to get a backlink for our blog. let's choose the specific platform and try to get the recommendations or the ideas to get backlinks for the from the blogging site. So we can implement these ideas and it may be possible to get backlinks. Now that we have got some of the ideas to get backlinks for our blog, let's try to add the catchy metadata for our blog. Metadata like having meta title or meta description. These are the only data which is appearing in the search results. As you have seen that in the search result, the blue link we get is the meta title of our blog page or a website page or any page on the web, whereas a few lines written below that link is the meta description that we are providing to let the user know that what the blog is exactly about. So it is considered to be a good practice to have the targeted keyword in the title as well as in the description. So let's try to get one. Is the create SEO optimize meta title and meta description for my blog. So we are getting some suggestions here. Top 10 places to visit in Japan. Discover the best place to visit in Japan. Top 10 destinations. Definitely we have here top 10 destinations. See, also we are getting some of the notes that it is good to have meta title less than 60 characters. So if it is more than 60 character, you may get the dot part and the title will not be clearly visible in the search result page. So let's try to again optimize the meta title and meta description for top 10 places to visit in Japan. Description for the keyword top 10 places to visit in Japan. Okay. So we can use any of the one we have got the recommendation the previously and this one also. Both are completely relevant to our content. So one of the technical SEO factor which we are going to see here is getting the URL recommendation. URLs are the important factor. It helps the search engine bots to understand about the page as the URL is the first thing search engines may be visiting to come to your page. So it is a good practice to have the keyword in your URL rather than having some of the abrupt characters like XAR at the rate, these kind of stuffs in the link. So let's create the URL suggestions. Suggest me SEO optimized URL for the above blog. See, so here we are getting top 10 places to visit in Japan, which is definitely our blog. And as a keyword, we are using it to optimize our content, and it is placed in the URL. So this URL is completely correct. Also, these kind of suggestions are very good for the newbies in the search engine domain, as they will definitely understand why and what we are doing to optimize our pages. So next, moving ahead with some of the non-technical aspects which may definitely impact to bring the traffic. So let's try to get some of the sharing suggestions, like which platforms should I repeat, which sharing options should I add in my blog? So out of the mentioned sharing buttons, we can add any of them. Adding at least 3 to 4 sharing buttons is considered to be really good, out of which there are many common, like Facebook is really common, then Reddit is really very common, WhatsApp shares are really common, Twitter shares are really common. So you can choose any of these to add it in your blogs. Does commenting on my blog impact on traffic source? So here we are taking the suggestion that will this help or not. Again, this is again linked to the backlinks, that if we are adding the comment section, someone else may ask for a backlink for their web, and this is again going in symbiotic way. Like if they are asking for a backlink from your blog, you can even ask from them. So this is the way of or a part of a communication to get a backlinks as well. Can you find the duplicate content in above blog? So duplicate content is a concept where search engines, you must be aware that search engines are really in love with the unique content. So having a duplicate content may really affect your web visibility, and it is possible that your page may get dead after a time. So plagiarism is not at all allowed when you're creating a content. It is not suggested in any case. Okay, so it is not able to, ChatGPT is not able to identify the duplicate content. However, it is suggesting us some of the tools like Copyscape or Siteliner to understand if the content we are creating for our blog is duplicate or not. And let's get some suggestions how to make content unique. Just in case if someone is not aware to create a unique content, we can get some of the tips here. Okay, so we have got some of the suggestions. Also, let's try to see one of the other aspects of technical SEO, that is 404 pages. 404 pages are really not likely to get searched, because I repeat, Let's try to see another aspect of technical SEO. Try to find some 404 pages on the website. So from this, I can understand that though we have not posted any blog link or any internal links that leads to that blog which we are expecting, this is not the clear idea we are providing. But yes, to find 404 pages, uh, it is not possible for the chat gpt to get one, but we can use some of the tools suggested like screaming frog or google search console, where we get the detailed report of the broken links or 404 pages, that is the dead pages of our website. So let's wrap up from the view of the technical seo perspective. Let's consider one of the scenario that we have published this blog and how can we promote this blog to reach more of the relevant audience. So okay, so we are getting some of the recommendations that we can share our blog on social media, reach to the influencer, add it as a guest post, and link back to this blog. Email marketing, yes, it is the most trending technique to reach more of the audiences. Paid advertising, commenting, content syndication. Yes, Medium and LinkedIn are the very famous platforms for this. Online communities, so you can definitely try to be the member of the online communities and forums where you can just put up the link, and the members of your niche may definitely visit your content and share it with others also. So yes, we have seen that search for as a perspective of search engine optimization, ChatGPT is helpful, really helpful to create the in content creation, in optimizations, and many of the other things. If you are really interested to create one of your chat gpts or create some of these type of ai models which will definitely reduce the manual work, then you really need to have the knowledge of a good knowledge of artificial intelligence and machine learning.
ChatGPT is truly a fascinating technology, changing how we interact with language. It's the result of years of research and development by OpenAI, who have trained the model on a massive amount of text data to create a machine that can easily understand and generate human-like text. Imagine you are a digital marketer looking to make a big impact on your next campaign. ChatGPT can help you do that. ChatGPT uses natural language processing or NLP, which can assist you in creating compelling, human-like copy for your website, social media, and email marketing. It can even generate product descriptions and ad copy that is engaging and optimized for search engines. Using ChatGPT will save time and increase your productivity, allowing you to focus on other important aspects of your campaign. And with its ability to generate multiple text variations, you can test and refine your messaging to find the perfect tone and language that resonates with your target audience. Get ready to revolutionize your digital marketing game. With the help of this video, you will gain a deeper understanding of how ChatGPT can supercharge your efforts as a content creator or digital marketer. Say goodbye to mundane tasks and hello to a tenfold boost in productivity. Let's dive in. Ever since OpenAI launched ChatGPT, it has been making waves in every field, be it academic, marketing, engineering, or content writing. So, here's a little trivia for you. Who are the investors in OpenAI, the company behind the development of ChatGPT? And your options are: Option A, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. Option B, Jeff Bezos and Satya Nadella. Option C, Mark Zuckerberg and Larry Page. Option D, Jack Ma and Masayoshi Son. Drop your answer in the comment section below. But before we begin, let me ask you, if you are aiming to get certified in digital marketing and want to build a career in digital marketing, then unleash your digital marketing potential with Simplilearn. Get ahead of the competition and upskill with Simplilearn's IMT Ghaziabad Digital Marketing Program. Learn from industry experts, gain hands-on experience with real-world projects, and master inbound and outbound marketing strategies to drive business growth. Join our community of successful learners today and become a digital marketing pro in no time. To learn more about this digital marketing course, check the link in the description box below. Okay then, let's get started. There are many uses of ChatGPT in digital marketing. Its main USP is smart human sounding content writing. We can command it to write content related to marketing. First on our agenda is an ad copy. There are various ways to go about it. But we must understand that no matter how much content sounds like humans, it is still a piece of content written by an AI. So you have to give detailed and precise queries to get the best results. Let's start by giving it a basic command like write an ad copy. As you can see, it gave us random ad content. Let's give this query more content, like write an ad copy for Simplilearn Digital Marketing Masters course. Now, as you can see, it gave us a more precise ad copy. We can also ask to make it longer or shorter. Let's give it a next query. Can you make it longer? And voila! It gave us a long version of that same content. Now, let's try to convert it into email newsletters. We, digital marketers, often send emails to promote our products and services. So, let's give it a query as, can you convert it to email newsletters? As you can see, it has generated an email with a subject line and body that is enticing and engaging to read. We can also utilize ChatGPT to correct grammar or change the tone of the content. For example, let's enter a new query. What is Facebook? It has given us a general overview of Facebook. Now, let's ask it to rephrase it more engagingly and in a digital marketing context. We can give queries like, can you make it more engaging and relatable with digital marketing? As you can see, it has completely rephrased it, and it is more interesting to read it as well. ChatGPT can also help with keyword research, so let's try it. We will give a query as suggest more search keywords for a digital marketing course ad. And voila! It has completed a work we used to spend 10 to 15 minutes in a few seconds. You can request to write blogs as well. Let's give it a query to search for some keywords for the blog. Suggest keywords to write a blog on digital marketing. It gave us some keywords. You can ask it to reduce these topics based on search volume to get maximum results. Let's ask it to narrow it down to 5 topics based on keywords volume. Here we have some suggestions. Let's pick a topic, content writing, and ask it to write an article on content writing. Here we have our article for the blog. Let's use ChatGPT to SEO optimize it. Let's first request it to give us meta title and meta description. Here we have meta title and meta description for this article. We can even request it to give us an SEO optimized URL link. We can also request it to write the SEO optimized version of this article. Just give it a command as also can you SEO optimize this article to improve Google search results. Here we have fully SEO optimized article with meta title and meta description with a SEO optimized URL. ChatGPT can also be used to train your customer service chatbots, but we can discuss the process in some other video. ChatGPT is well versed with its content writing capabilities. It can even help you write product marketing campaigns. Let's try it with this query. The query is write a product marketing campaign for Simplilearn digital marketing courses. Well, ChatGPT has done it again. This campaign looks interesting and it will be able to generate more leads for Simplilearn's courses. ChatGPT can also be used to write scripts for YouTube videos. Let's give it a query as write a script for 5-minute YouTube video promoting Simplilearn and its digital marketing courses. As you can see, it gave us full script along with few suggestions for video editor on where to put logos and clips to make the video more engaging. If you are a content creator and you don't know how to approach other content creators for a collaborative video, then ChatGPT can help you with that. It can help you writing collaboration emails as well. My next query will be to write a collaborative email for a YouTube video on digital marketing. Since my last query was related to Simplilearn, ChatGPT assured that I work for Simplilearn and I wrote a customer collaboration email that looks professional plus easy to read and understand. I hope this video helped you understand more about ChatGPT uses in digital marketing. And if you are a digital marketer or a content creator, this will help you out in increasing your productivity tenfold. If you liked this video and want more such videos, then let us know in the comment section below. And also hit the like button and share it with your peers. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.